Alright, so right now we're going to talk about mechanical advantage. Mechanical advantage is a couple formulas that we need to deal with, and pretty simple formulas at that. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at work first. So work equals force times its distance. Force times distance equals work. So let's say we have a box, and it weighs 100 pounds. And we're going to move that box 5 feet. Well, as you can imagine, we do 100 pounds times that 5 feet, and we get 500 foot-pounds. Okay? Well, let's just say that I can't lift 100 pounds. I can't lift 100 pounds. And I can only lift, let's say 50. I can only lift 50 pounds. So it's a little bit smaller box, 50 pounds. And I'm going to take this 50 pounds. I can only lift 50 pounds at a time. So now I actually have two boxes. These two boxes right here represent this full 100 pounds. So we get 50 and 50, two different trips. And what we need to do is we're still going to move it 5 feet, but we're doing it twice. So really the total distance is actually 10 feet. So we're moving 50 pounds, basically 10 feet, instead of 100 pounds, 5 feet. So if we do this, people that say that they're doing less work when they're moving less weight is actually not true. They're just doing the same amount of work. So we would do 50 pounds times really that 10 feet, and lo and behold, we get another 500 foot-pounds. So basically the same thing. That's basically how you handle work. That's how you handle work. Come in here. And now we're going to look at some mechanical advantage formulas. IMA and AMA. We have IMA and AMA. And with IMA, it looks at actually the distance. It looks at the distance. So it's actually dE over dr. And we have AMA. That down a little bit so we don't get jumped on. And this is FR over FE. So just put a little caption for those of you. So this is the distance of the effort over the distance of the resistance. Alright, and for AMA it is force of the resistance over force effort. Okay, so we're going to look at how this applies. These are how you find mechanical advantage. IMA and AMA. IMA is the ideal mechanical advantage, something that you really calculate. AMA is the actual, so what really happens. So you can calculate your mechanical advantage using your distances, and if you would actually do it and actually see what you're applying in effort and what your resistance force is, you'd be getting AMA. Okay. And there is a slight difference in these usually, but in some equations that we do in this class, we can actually just assume that they're almost the same. But we'll get into that a little bit further later. So let's just say we have a couple levers, and we're going to look at levers. We're going to do a quick lever calculation here. But before we jump into levers, I just want to talk about one more thing, which is efficiency. Now, efficiency, I'll just put EFF for efficiency. Efficiency is AMA over IMA. Alright? And that's basically how effective this is actually working. So what's the efficiency of this? And chances are that that number, you're going to get a decimal place. You're going to get something, maybe 30%, or you're going to get 0.3, or 0.6, or 0.95 or so. Somewhere. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be 0.3, 0.6, or 0.95. But you're going to get a decimal under 1. And the reason it needs to be under 1 is it has to be less than 100%. Because you can't get more than 100%. If I'm pushing with 100 pounds of effort, I'm not going to get 105 or 110 force out of it. It's always going to be exactly the same or less. And very few, well, not even very few, no simple machines are 100% efficient. If you can find a 100% efficient machine, you can definitely count on yourself to be one of the richest people on the face of the earth. And basically, just to give you a quick jump, 0.3, if that was the efficiency, would be 30%. We're taking the decimal place and we're jumping it twice, so it be 30. Take decimal place, jump it twice, we get 60. And 0.9512, jump it, we get 95%. Okay, so that's efficiency. So we have IMA, AMA, and efficiency. These two formulas right here are going to work hand in hand. You're going to need them 100% during this unit, and you're going to really need to use it. And jump through. And in our next lesson, we're going to talk about levers, and we're going to move on from there. Just to recap, IMA is ideal mechanical advantage, and this is actual mechanical advantage. Again, ideal uses distance, and actual uses forces.